I didn't get out to see any of the shows that I thought I was going to be able to get out to see. I know Sons of Frankenstein, they had their farewell to Gus. I think it's his 15th or 16th time that he's left Rhode Island. But, Gus, we wish you all the best.
Farewell tour.
Yes, his 15th annual farewell tour. So, George, you're our only hope. What did you get out to see this weekend?
Not only did I get out to see, but we also got out to eat a few times as well. Well, Wednesday night, I headed down to Dusk in Providence for Chris Hansen's Viking Jesus CD release party. And as I believe as only Chris could do, it was a full night of Viking Jesus. No opening bands, no other bands involved. He did 2 solid sets of his material, and it was outstanding. And it's always great to see everybody from the industry, other bands and performers there supporting each other. So it was a good night to get caught up. Ran into Rick Sutherland, ran into Mark Clarkin. So there was a lot of, music insiders and part of the scene that were there supporting Chris with his release. That's always a great night. And then once we got sick of the turkey, we actually went for some red meat and headed over to Harry's Bar and Burger up on Federal Hill. They opened up a new location there.
Okay.
And it's just great. It's just great to get away from that white meat once in a while.
Well, unfortunately, I've been bouncing back and forth between chicken and turkey the last couple of days because, as with every big family get-together, you can only have, well, basically in my family it's either chicken or, pasta. Pasta is, by the way, considered a white meat.
But one of the biggest shows, I guess, of the weekend, too, took place at Dusk on Friday night. Top 5 Fiend had Ravi Shavi played there Friday night, and I understand the room was packed. So it's always great when everyone's home from the holidays and everyone's out supporting local music and catching some of these local bands.
Well, I think for the local music scene, especially in Rhode Island, from Thanksgiving till just after, I want to say Valentine's Day, it is a phenomenal time for music because it's getting cold, or it is cold. Nobody wants to be outside, and if they're going to travel, it's got to be something worthwhile. So I think now, right about now, you're going to start to see a lot of the better shows, some compilation of bands that you don't normally see, or if you do see it, it just turns out to have some type of magic in it where it's going to draw a lot of people. And Dusk, I think, is one of those places where you can get a lot of people in there, and the feeling is amazing.
It is. It's a cozy place. Holds about 120 people, I'd like to say, but they have a great outdoor area just outside the front door where a lot of people congregate there, but you can still hear the music. And it's one of our favorite places in Providence. The crew's very friendly there. The sound's always right on. And
they have an excellent group of people there that do the sound.
They do.
The bar staff is always friendly. As a matter of fact, I think it's this Friday. Yeah, this Friday. December 5th, I have a show over there. I'm playing in a show with Rambuticon. They're doing the Bloody Christmas Story.
Okay.
All for Blood, On Your Deathbed, Shred of Salvation, Apollo's Resurrection, Necris, and myself are all going to be on stage, not at once because I think the stage, just me and All for Blood, I think the stage would cave in. But, that's going to be at Dusk this Friday. That's going to be an amazing show because I am a metalhead. I love all music, but metal really just strikes a chord with me. And again, for those of you who don't know me, I'm usually dressed as a character. Santa Claus will be on the wheels of steel that night. It's a sight to be seen. So what else? You did go out to eat.
I did go out to eat. We went out to eat, like I said, Harry's Bar and Burger.
Okay, how was that?
It's great. They opened up a new location on Federal Hill. It's right on Atwells Avenue.
Yeah.
They have another location on South Main Street in Providence, the original Harry's. This one's a little more upscale, a little bigger space. The food's spectacular, and it's not that expensive. And 7 days a week, you can go there between the hours of 3 and 5, and all their burgers are half price. So I think our total bill was like 30-something. We both had drinks. We had burgers. We had another side. It's very inexpensive. And when you take advantage of that deal Monday through, 7 days a week, actually.
Monday through Monday.
Monday through Monday. It's a good spot to go.
That's very cool. Very cool.
It is a cool.
Well, I think, do you have any other shows coming up for this following week?
We have shows listed for this week? Oh, absolutely.
Because I know I've got one that I know isn't listening on your site is the holiday comedy show at the pub on Park Avenue in Cranston. Megan Papineau, sorry if I screwed up your name, Kenny Nardoza, Steve Donovan, John Parada, Steve DiNuccio, and a whole bunch more comedians are going to be there. It is the holiday show. There is a cover. I'm not sure what the cover is, but it's. I've seen quite a few of these guys perform before.
Oh, have you?
They are absolutely hysterical. I'm not going to say which one, but one of them I'm actually related to. And if you can break out an Italian banjo, because, whose cousin's mother's sit. But either way, we're related. It stands to be one of the better comedy shows you're going to see for a while anyways. So what else do you got coming up?
Well, it's that time of the year when there's ugly sweater parties. And first one coming up is this Thursday night at Simon's. It's put on by 90.7 WXIN, and they're hosting an ugly sweater party over at Simon's Thursday night. Some of the other shows going on. I think Tuesday night, Dusk Again will be rocking its walls off as they present AF the Naysayer is in town.
Okay.
He's there Tuesday night. That should be a great show. And then we have Saturday, December 6th.
I've got one for December 6th that I'm sure you're not going to want to miss.
Which one is that?
It's not often I get to break out a leather mask and a whip. It's the Vice Fetish Night at Manchester 65 here in beautiful downtown West Warwick. You may or may not hear the applause in the background. But, yes, it stands to be a very good night. Very established dominatrix, dominant. I'm not sure the proper. I'm very green at this if you haven't been able to tell. But it's an established group of people. They do have a very good following. There was an unbelievable turnout because this is their second time doing it at Manchester. The turnout last week for the last episode of what they're doing was amazing, and hopefully it's going to get better. So I just can't wait to see what happens. It's one of those nights.
So that's Saturday night?
That is on December 6th.
Yep. Saturday night.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, Saturday night at the Parlor on Providence's, I guess that's the west side? No, what would that be?
It's in
North Main Street. It's in Providence, so it's on Main Street. The Parlor, another cozy bar. They're hosting a midday records show with Gavage, Bros, Groundhogs, and The Most Dangerous Men Alive. If you never saw The Most Dangerous Men Alive, you need to catch one of their shows.
I got a chance to play with them over the summer.
Is that right?
I can't tell you which one because most of the shows that I did were at Simon's, and they always take care of me, and I cannot tell you how many buckets of beer went down. But let's answer that quickly. A lot. So
yeah, that's one of the bands. These guys are out of New Bedford, Massachusetts, and they play in Providence once in a while, and they're starting to pick up again. But they'll be playing on December 6th over at the Parlor. So catch those guys, The Most Dangerous Men Alive.
Okay, and of course, I could not even keep a straight face. I am so happy. I'm a giddy little schoolgirl. This Sunday, December 7th, is the Cookie Showdown.
Yes, it is.
All the milk, all the coffee, all the soda. I think they have like 10 or 12 bakeries.
They do. If you've never been to a Rhode Island Food Fights event before, it's just unbelievable. The format is in the FET main ballroom. Yep. And usually has about 12 bakeries from around the area that participate. So you buy your tickets. You can go online. You can go through our website. The link is right there. And you can go online, buy your ticket, and it's all the cookies you can eat for 4 hours. It's incredible. And
I think I'm going to camp out that night.
You would have to, because believe it or not, the line starts forming a few hours before the doors even open. And it's a great way for these businesses to get exposed, but it's also a great way to really screw up your diabetes program that day.
Fortunately, I am only gravitationally enhanced. I am not diabetic.
But that's always a cool event. And they do some other different categories. They also have kicking off in January what they call the Lord of the Wings.
Lord of the Wings. I saw that today. I was looking to see who was actually participating, and I only found one place that was, and I'm already excited because it's Rick's Roadhouse.
Oh, there you go.
They have phenomenal wings over there.
Yeah.
I love going to Rick's. They have really good barbecue. They have unbelievable, even the nachos. They do the pulled pork nachos over there. Really good. Their drinks are top notch. They don't skimp on the poor. And I've never had a bad meal there.
No. Yeah, it's a great place. We've gone there. We like that place in the summertime where we can sit outside. But let's get back to the Rhode Island food fights. The Lord of the Wings will take place in January. And if it's anything like the pizza wars that he just had, and it's a totally different setup. You buy what they refer to as a passport, and this lets you get into these places. And we'll talk about the pizza event that just passed. Some places were able to provide you a slice of anything they provide. In other places, if you had 2 tickets, you got a free pizza. So needless to say, we always teamed up and used our 2 tickets and got free pies. But just an amazing offerings that we had that whole month. And I've always said I think I can eat pizza every day. And that really put us to the test, because it was literally 23 pizza places in a matter of 30 days.
Wow.
So it's cool.
Well, I think this is a good opportunity for us to play a little bit more music. I think we're going to start off with the Catnuts, the Big Oh No.
The Catnuts. But remember, you're listening to the My Night Out radio show.
Fine, it's nothing more than lies, but that's only an ugly word when you make it seem that way. I'm reading between the lines. I'm searching for the signs hidden in this endless day. Fine, it's nothing more than time. Well, I'm just taking mine before it turns into oh no, oh no, oh fine. It's nothing more than time. Well, I'm just taking mine before it turns into. Taking mine before it